I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger.
Whenever you're faced with something out of the ordinary, remember this: don't panic and stay calm. I had a breakdown yesterday over the Speedco pit. I didn't know how much it was going to cost. I've heard horror stories about how much people have spent in the past on starter replacements and wrecker bills and so forth and so on. But yesterday, I sat there and I thought about what was the best course of action. Luckily, I was close to home and I was able to call some friends, and those friends were able to help me out. And before you know it, I was back on the road, and I had spent way less than what I thought I was supposed to spend. I had a wrecker come from close to my house and pull me off. Because I give it to Speedco. Speedco did all they could. They checked the batteries, they got in the pit and they bumped the starter. Nothing would help. I mean, the solenoid on the starter must have been burnt out. But we got it going with a pull start thanks to the wrecker, and they charged me a really reasonable rate. And then once I got started, we got the truck up to the truck stop where my other friend, who is a diesel mechanic, could come out and exchange the starter. And spray cylinder was good enough to have the part in stock, but they closed at noon on Saturday. So I got my wife to drop what she was doing. She ran and she got the starter. All together yesterday, I started at 8 a.m. trying to get my oil changed, and by 5:30 p.m. everything was back to normal. Truck was cranking, which is great because I had a delivery for tonight at 8 p.m. and if I couldn't make it, it would have cost me a $400 repower fee, and that is not acceptable because altogether yesterday, oil change, wrecker bill, starter, and the mechanic fee, everything together, I spent just less than $1,300. And I've heard horror stories about that happening to guys, and it ended up costing them over $3,000. So I thank the good Lord that He took care of me yesterday. My friends, I thank them for taking care of me. My wife for going and helping. She dropped everything she was doing to go get my part. I really couldn't ask for a better result of a bad situation, because it's a very unnerving situation to be broke down in the middle of a place of business, knowing that they needed that room. You know, it was certainly not my first choice of places to be broke down. But when you're in a bad situation, stay calm and think it out. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't say, oh, I'm going to hang my keys up. Don't quit over little things, because you can make it work. But that's all I got to say on that deal today. Y'all keep it between the ditches, and God bless. Hey everybody. Yep, it's that time of the month again. Gotta get my oil changed. Actually, well, the way I've been running, it seems like it's monthly. They say on these Cascadias you can go 50,000 on oil change. I normally do it at 30. But this time I've went 40. And haven't had a problem, so I'm fixing to ease in there and get this oil changed as soon as they decide to wake up and come to work, which is about another hour and a half. We shall see. I'm sitting over here parked with the other guys Hopefully they're not all waiting on oil changes, because they was all here for me. I got here just about an hour ago, so they opened in about an hour and a half. But I've been pushing it off, so I have to shut down and get it done today. That's the way it goes. Later, y'all. Yep, y'all. This is where I'm at. Check it out. Ain't it great? Yep. Went to crank up my truck. It wouldn't crank. It's not Speedco's fault. I'm over the pit. My starter went kaput right here over the pit. So I have a wrecker coming to get me. So I just brought money here. I'm going to drop money on the wrecker. I'm going to drop money on the starter. Life of an owner-operator. You gotta love it. Never know when something's going to hit. And it's hitting hard this week. Later. Good morning, friends. That's what I'm dealing with this morning. I got a phone call, 7:30 a.m. from our glorious leader in Charlotte, and asked me if my Qualcomm was messed up. I didn't think it was. He said, "You've been on duty for over 24 hours." I said, "No, it's supposed to be off duty." So I'm out here at the truck on my day off trying to figure out what's going on with my Qualcomm. I'm going to be leaving out tonight if I can get my workflow working. Otherwise, I'm going to leave out and steal tonight and head over and get my load and all that. Just have to do it on paper logs until we get this rascal fixed. I knew when I got it wasn't up to snuff because it was running really, really slow. A while ago, it just froze completely up when I tried to boot it up. And if it does it again, that means the black box is ruined. Once again, I'll have to have the third black box put in. Because they don't get new ones. They get these and they send them off to be refurbished. Needless to say, it's getting a little aggravating. But a little aggravation, I guess, comes with the territory. So we're going to see if I can get this thing working. And if not, I might be on paper logs for a little while. But that's my morning. God bless. Keep it between the ditches.